Hi, everybody. This is Randy Reffett, and I am a fourth grade teacher at Yorktown Elementary School. And my class did our PBL project on eliminating electronic waste. My students decided on the topic of electronic waste after watching a PBS NewsHour special on what happens to electronic waste when it's recycled. They were blown away from what they saw, and it definitely fueled their fire to go on this learning expedition, and I was more than happy to guide the way. The first thing my students set out to do was kind of get a feeling for what people knew about electronic waste. Um, did they recycle their electronic waste? Did they realize it was a global issue? And so they created a survey on Google Forms to get out to the public. When students analyzed all of their data, we broke into 5 different research groups focusing on our local school district, our local community, our state, our country, and the world. And so students researched, they wrote letters, they hosted interviews in order to gain more information about electronic waste. As my students were immersed in their research, they took note of important facts, statistics, anything that really stood out to them that they wanted to share with others. And they put all of these notes and facts on a bulletin board in one of our hallways so that they could share their wealth of knowledge with others. My students' ultimate goal is to spread awareness on the topic of electronic waste, and how they wanted to do this was by making public service announcement videos or PSAs, and by creating a logo that hopefully would um, get people's attention and be able to be put on different merchandise. So when making these public service announcement videos, my students have 3 main goals. They want to explain and get across the importance of the global issue of electronic waste. They want to explain the negative effects that e-waste can cause. And ultimately, they want to spread awareness about how to responsibly recycle e-waste. So while my students are immersed in our PBL project, it was really important for me to help them see that they are making these cross curricular connections as they are busy planning and researching and analyzing, and I really wanted them to see the importance of all the other subjects involved. My students had the pleasure of Zooming with videographer Kenny Brown. He was amazing at answering my students' questions, giving tips and tricks to help them as they are working on their PSA videos. So this is the final product of our logo. It definitely went through a couple of revisions, but I'm so super proud of my students for developing and creating this all on their own. And we are so excited to get this logo on cups and face masks and shirts, and get those items dispersed around the community. So we have partnered with this amazing company called Cartridges for Kids, and my students are going to host an e-waste drive in the spring where people from the community will bring us their e-waste. Students will collect it, box it up, send it off, and in turn we will get money for our school that will go back into our recycling program.